Did you know 91% of plastic isn't recycled in the U.S.? That reason is caused by many humans that don't care about the environment or how they live or the future. My solution I have for cutting down on that percentage would be community cleanup events. That would play a huge role on cutting down on that percentage because you have a whole bunch of group of people coming together as one, like one big family, cutting down on a huge problem that doesn't just help the present, but the future for them and their kids and so on and so on and so on. There's things that would be provided for the solution to happen quickly as possible would be volunteers and other things. People that spend the time that actually gonna think about the future instead of now saying, I don't want my kid living in such a terrible condition, because on how the condition is now, it's only gonna get worse and worse if people don't care. My other solution would be increasing trash bin and recycling bins around everywhere. Say like you're walking down the street and you just got to eating food. I know you're not going to want to carry trash all day in your hand. So either you're going to throw it on the ground or you're going to throw it in a trash bin. Most people, common sense, if they don't see trash bins around them or anything, they're just going to throw it on the ground because they're careless. And that's what's causing a huge problem on the percentage that's going on right now. So if you increase the trash bin and recycle bins around the world, people will be like, I see a trash bin, I'm not gonna be trashy, I'm gonna throw it in a trash can because it's more responsible. You walk around like trail parks where you see a whole bunch of plastic bottles because you're hiking. You don't see trash bins or anything, so you're just gonna throw it on the ground because you're careless. You don't care about the problem. And you don't see the problem, what's going on now, but 10 years from now, there's a landslide in your backyard and you wanna know how that happened from 10 years ago. You didn't care about the problem. So yeah, that would play a huge role in cutting down on the 91% of plastic that isn't recycled. Is increasing trash bins, recycling bins everywhere, like around this block, or put it in certain areas where you see a large recycling, a large littering problem. That would cut down on that area severely. That would cut down on that hugely. And my last solution would be, many people wouldn't agree on this one, it'd be cutting down on processed food. Back in the day, processed food, that wasn't a huge problem because a lot of people back then farmed more. Now, since technology got better, all the advancements like McDonald's and all that got bigger and better, many people, say you're eating a burger or cheeseburger and you have that plastic in your hand, you're gonna throw it on the ground. If you look into all the stuff that's thrown on the streets, trees, grass, anywhere, it's fast food. It's mostly fast food or plastic bottle or this and that. Cutting down on processed food like McDonald's, Burger King, and all that will play a huge role on that, because if you collect so much plastic bottles and fast food, you'll see there's a lot more fast food, plastic bottles, and wrappers than you see. Many people wouldn't agree cutting down on that solution because many people lose their jobs, HR will lose money, people couldn't feed their family, people could be homeless because that's probably the only thing they can afford and provide for their family is working at a fast food restaurant or something like that. Many people wouldn't agree on that solution because of that. And back to my first solution on community cleanup events, that's probably my favorite one because that brings everyone together, it brings them closer. Say like you're walking your dog down a certain neighborhood and you see that it's clean, it's nice, you're probably gonna wanna, live there, hang around there more. But if you walk down a neighborhood that has trash everywhere, you can be like, this isn't too nice. It has to be presentable, it has to be nice and clean. Because like if you bring company over, you want your house to be clean. You don't want to be all dirty and filthy. It's disgusting. Most people don't want to live in that area. And that will be my 3 solutions on how to cut down on the 91% of plastic that is not recyclable.